Welcome back to Breslov.org. In Rabbi Nachman's story of the Sophisticate and the Simpleton, Chacham V'Atam, there's an amazing point that Rabbi Nachman brings out on the illustration of the Simpleton. The Simpleton, it was not called simple because he was stupid and he was dumb, but he was called simple because of his straightforward attitude in dealing with people and dealing with himself and dealing with situations in life. And he was so into it that he was able to carry it with him throughout. So in the story, there's an episode where the king is very impressed to meet this. He's very impressed to find out that there exists a man who's called the Simpleton, the Tam, and he makes him a governor because he says that someone who's simple is the best. He has the best requirements to be a governor. So he becomes a governor, and he gains the liking of all the people working with the governor. And they want to bring him up. So they start educating him with all types of philosophies and ideologies. And he says to himself, the Simpleton, what do I care? It's great. And he maintains in the story his simplicity in everything. So even though after learning so many what's called chokhmot, so many intellectual ideologies and perspectives, he's able to maintain his simplicity. So that when the king finally meets him, the king is so impressed that the man is knowledgeable about so many areas of life in governing the land and everything, governing the area that he's the governor over, and in dealing with people and economy and everything involved in being a governor. And yet his attitude and perspective is so simple, so the king is so impressed he makes him the minister over all the other ministers. And this point that Rabbi Nachman is making is so powerful, in that when a person starts his trek in Judaism, it's so important that he has a firm foundation in simplicity above everything else. In Judaism, there's a lot of learning, a lot of Torah, a lot of developing the mind and everything, but all that must be placed in the cup, a prepositioned cup called simplicity. In the simplicity, you put in all the Torah ideologies and wisdoms and everything. When that is being done, a person can have a better chance of maintaining his straight forward attitude in everything that he faces in life, and nothing can swerve him and push him around. Because you can be very knowledgeable, but if that knowledge is not going to help you to be able to stand to the tests of being a Jew, of maintaining your devotion, of what value is that knowledge, even of Torah? So this is an amazing blessing, an amazing gift, and Rabbi Nachman is indicating this point in the story of the greatness of simplicity, how when a person starts to make sure he maintains simplicity, and in that you can put in afterwards anything else, God willing.